They messed up and gave it to me. Oh, yeah, it was just by accident. Did you
Oh.
steal someone else's? Is that what happened?
Oh yeah, I hate it when you just manage to steal someone else's partner.
Oh, no.
Oops.
Look what I found.
Hi guys, and welcome to GameFace Bytes. This is our quickfire take on what we've been playing in our one-stop shop game reviews. We try and make this brief and quick because life is busy and because we've been spending 2.5 hours talking about new news. We're going to be chatting about some games we've been playing, including our Back to Our Backlog 2 wrap-up, since it's now officially the end of the month, well, the first for us, and we were supposed to have, well, not completed, but gotten pretty far in the game we decided to play. And that game for Mr. Lee...
we were just to play it. Yeah.
We were
Sorry to
supposed
interrupt,
to
but I
play
think
it.
we were just supposed to play it, weren't we?
Yeah, we were
That
just
was
supposed to play it and try finish it, or try finish the story at least. But it was a good excuse to fire it up and actually try get through it. And you were trying to play The Witcher 3, which is not
The
exactly
little
known for
small
its
game.
brief
It's a little
story.
Yeah, a couple hours. Worked out as a weekend, wasn't it? Or something? Like a Sunday afternoon game.
Yeah, no, definitely. Start at 4, end at 6:30, just in time for dinner.
Including a cup of tea in between it. Yep.
Yeah, nice roast chicken. Sounds good.
Shall I start then?
Yeah, Witcher 3, take us away.
Well, I've decided just to keep playing it. I think it's a really nice game just to play on Sunday afternoons, Saturday afternoon for like 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours, and just plod through the missions.
Yeah, no, and it absorbs you, doesn't it? It pulls you in,
Yeah,
and suddenly 3 hours disappears.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I was talking to Kingsman about it. So it's kind of interesting because all the missions, you don't just go to an area and then find somebody and there's like 2 steps to a mission. None of them have got 2 steps. Everything is like half a dozen steps and it's all kind of weird. And I'm currently on a mission that, Kira the Sorcerer? I don't know if you met Kira the Sorcerer. So you do a whole mission with her.
Some of them.
Okay, you do a mission with her looking for an elf. And then it all finishes. You kind of end up fighting the golem and yourself, and
yep,
you get a medallion which lets you find invisible walls, and then she picks up some sort of magical lamp, and then you go, right, cool, and you go out, and it's great. Oh, and you fight a Dark Knight. You fight basically one of the guys from Lord of the Rings, one of those guys on the horses, Wild Hunt guys. So that's one adventure. That's not the game. That's just one adventure. That takes hours because each of these sections are quite long. Like there's not just a quick. There's like 4 boss battles in each section, it seems to be. And then at the end of it, she goes, thanks for helping. Do you want to do me a favor? I need you to do something. And I can't work it out. The magic's too strong for me to go to this island. Can you do me a favor and go to this island? I was like, oh, yeah, why not? I like doing side quests. So, yeah, fine. So I did, but it was level 6 and I was level 5. I'm not being fooled again by doing levels lower than I am because I keep doing this and then getting stuck for ages.
Yep.
Or having to cheese a boss by I've got one boss stuck in a corner. And I could cheese him because he couldn't get out of the corner. So I just sat there pinging him for like 5 points. Doing hardly any damage. Because I was about 2 levels too low for the actual mission.
Oh, that's amazing.
So went to this island, there's ghosts everywhere. You hold up this lantern that you found in the last mission, and it shows you ghosts, and they talk to each other, and you've got to go and help the ghosts out.
Okay.
It's really weird. Very little fighting, just lots of creeping around in a dark room with this little torch area. Really strange.
What are you helping them with?
Well, there's a ghost. So I don't know why. I can't remember what she said about going to the island, but basically, there's one ghost which is causing trouble because she's stuck. So she never got a proper burial or something like that. So,
okay.
I discover it's because she's annoyed with her lover, boyfriend, whatever guy who was supposed to look after her, but he just hid and then ran away when they got attacked. So she was annoyed with him, and the idea is that trying to get her to forgive him. And then get a proper burial that should release her as a spirit.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yes. Weird. There's so much weirdness in these missions. Yes.
Well, it's like half fantasy, isn't it?
It's very high fantasy. Yeah, big time. Yeah. Well, you're a witcher. You're like a wizard guy, basically. You've got all sorts of cool stuff you can do. And you meet sorceresses and witches. And there's these hags that you meet, which are quite cool.
Hags.
There's some hags, literally hags, yeah. And that mission is because that's off the back of another mission. You go and find these hags, which then you want information because you're looking for who are you looking for? You're looking for one of the main characters. Someone Ciri, Ciri. She's gone
Ah, yeah.
missing.
Yep, I know
Yeah, and
Siri.
the king's gone to ask Ashley to look for her, but it's not that simple. Like she kind of disappears, and you have to talk to people who have seen her, but no one gives you anything for free. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, but if you can do this for me," you're like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." So you end up going on a mission to do that bit, and then that mission leads on to another mission because a person in the mission has got information to help you complete the first mission. Wow.
Ah, it
And you
sounds
end up playing
amazing.
her as well. It actually jumps to you playing her as well, which is quite cool.
Okay. Does she have cool
Yeah.
powers?
Not really. She does like a kind of shadow move thing. She hasn't got the same powers as a Witcher guy. But though I did notice that because you have a button, the left button is give yourself. You can get your superpowers and your kind of your magic stuff. If you hit it for her, it's blank. But I wonder if later in the game you get stuff.
Ah, yes, she becomes
Maybe if
powerful.
she's too weak at the moment, it becomes more powerful as you play
Ah,
through the game. But yeah,
makes sense.
yes, it's very cool though. It's a really cool game. It is good fun. And it's my perfect game. Like it's the game I love, which you just go and do lots of little missions, and then there's like a main story going in the background. I
Ah,
do like
yes.
those sorts of games.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, it's one of those
Place,
games that
yes.
I think has scared off a lot of people just because of how big it is.
You just got to start, and
Yeah, just
then have
start
other
going
games
through.
that you can relax as well. Like have games you can play to relax.
Ah, yes.
Like I was playing Forza Horizon 3 because it was coming out at the end of the month. It's like not for sale.
Ah,
Just been
yeah,
going
it's
through the DLC,
taken off the
and
store.
one of them, yeah, it's one of them. One of them is, do you know the Hoonigan cars?
Yep.
There's 8 of them. You've got to do 8 tournaments in
Huh,
one of
okay.
each car, one of each car, complete. It says so. You got to do that's 8 times 3, so it's 20 odd races,
Jeez.
and it's nice. You just spend the afternoon, the evening, just do a couple hours and just keep plodding through them.
Oh, awesome.
That's what I've been doing just to go for that. I've got like 90 achievements in that game now. I think
Out of how many?
140. It's ridiculous.
Man, so you're
It's a
close, like
ridiculous
50
amount.
achievements away. That's pretty good going. So now
Yeah,
it's
I'm
all
over
that's
half on
left is what?
1,625 out of 3,000 I've got.
Jeez. So all that's left is about those 3 stars for every jump or 3 stars for everything.
Yes, I hate that one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a mission.
I can't really work it out. There must be able to work it out. There's 134 achievements. I've earned no achievements earned 134.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. I thought it was like 80. Some of them are hard though. This is the problem. Like go and get 3 points in all the drift areas and stuff like that. I'm so bad at drifting.
Yeah, the
But
drifting
it's such a cool
in
game to
3.
just jump into.
Yeah, the drifting in 3 is a bit different to drifting in 4, isn't it?
I can't remember. I just avoid it normally because I find it hard.
Oh, yes.
I need to do some Googling and then soup up a car in a certain way, and then I'll try it again, try and get some achievements in it. But I can normally do all the speeds and all the jumps. I can do all the 3 points in those, but it's just trying to get the 3 stars in sliding around.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that'll be a mission, eh?
And then finally, I completed Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh, well done.
So I got some help. Because the last mission is quite hard. It's got to take out the apocalyptic on the last baddie guy.
So
But
that is...
I'm about 10 or so levels lower than I should be. But me and Diabolic Jester ran for it. Well, I ran behind Diabolic Jester, and he cleared the area, and then said, "Yep, it's clear." So I then jumped over and helped him without dying.
Brilliant. That's amazing.
That was my So he just dragged me through the whole game. It was great, and I got my 100 points. And then there's another one which was get to upgrade your gear in a certain way, but you have to get to level 65 to do that. And I got to level 62 or something, so I just had to go and just do some Minecraft running around.
Huh, okay.
And also get a golem buddy. You can wear armor that gives you a golem.
Yep.
But it's a random drop. And I've been trying for 60 levels basically to try and get this stupid thing. And I literally got the armor, which is cool. And I got that achievement. And then I got the armor, which gives me the golem as the next drop. I was like, oh, awesome. So I completed the whole game in one afternoon. It's very cool.
Nice. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's fun. Just in time for the DLC. So that's good.
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
How about you?
And
What have you been messing around with?
so my game for this was Nier Automata. And I managed to finish the first story, B2 story, and started playing the 9S story, the dude that helps her along. and he's really cool because he gets to hack enemies, and his story's a little bit different because even though it's the same story you're doing as you did with B2, he every now and again has these weird cutscenes that sort of delve more into what the machines are thinking and how the machines think. There's this one boss, she has androids all over her, and her whole thing is about she wants to be pretty. She wants to look pretty. And when you defeat her, you get to see a little video of why she became like that and how she had this thing for another machine, and she wanted to get that machine to look at her and to see that she was pretty. So she started learning about humanness and how humans were attracted to other humans and what made them attractive. And she decided to spend her entire life making herself pretty. And so she built herself like this massive dress, and she killed androids and dangled androids from her earrings and stuff like that. So very cool. You just see like a different side of it.
Is she normal size?
No, she's huge. She starts off as one of the little robots that you can jump on their heads when she starts going on this journey. And then by the end of it, she's like a big boss that goes through six different phases of attacking you. And you kind of have to change your attack style depending on what phase she's in. But very cool, very different sort of view on the same sort of story.
Yeah, because you say usually she's in the game with you, isn't she? The first time you play through, she's in the game with you.
Yeah.
Kind of beside you, almost fighting. So it is the same perspective, or different perspective, but on exactly the same battles. Yeah.
Yeah. And his attacks are a little bit different, so his sort of play style's quite different as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying Nier Automata. It's quite a cool story so far. Well worth playing. And then I got distracted because with Game Pass Ultimate, you get these things called perks, right?
Yes, you do. That's right.
There's currently a perk for Gears 5, which gives you...
Yes, there is.
It gives you a Winter Marcus, so him with his awesome fur armor. It gives you some cool guns. Everyone likes Winter Marcus. He looks badass. It gives you cool guns that are all like neon and suns that glow. And it gives you 14 days of boost, which is plus 100% XP.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I jumped into Gears 5 after I claimed this perk to try spend some time in my boost mode, and went from level 50, I'm now level 72 or something.
Okay.
So it went up a huge amount of levels. There's this new mode called Horde Frenzy, which is only 12 waves of Horde. So on wave 4, on wave 8, and on wave 12, you get bosses, and it's not just one boss, but two come at you. Very quick. It takes you about 45 minutes compared to the couple hours that normal Horde takes.
The pain, yeah.
It's really good. That's jumping in games is really quick, and it's just a really good Horde experience. Because you never get bored of it. You never sit there going, oh, there's something else I'd rather do now.
You never get bored of Horde? Wow.
Well, when it's 12 waves, you can't. When it's 50, you kind of go... At like wave 48, you go, oh, I just want to be done.
I think the 30s are hard, because once you get into the 30s, you still got quite... But once you get to 40, you're like, actually, it's only 10 to go. It's fine. That kind of 30 wave, especially on the 30th boss, you're like, oh, this is the third time I've had the boss.
Yeah.
He's kicking my ass. We've had to wipe a couple times. Come on, we can do this.
Struggle, yeah. But no, it's very cool. The Horde Frenzy mode's great. And Simone and I jumped into some escape. She was finding some achievements we could unlock and escape, which is very cool. But once you've got the hang of escape, it's actually a lot of fun.
A few times. I've done like 3 or 4 times I've done it through. But you've got to get someone with you that actually helps you. Because I went with someone who was an idiot and just ran off and then died. So it wasn't helpful.
Yeah, what you got to do is know when to fight and when to run and escape.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't fight all the time and you can't run all the time. So it's almost tactical thinking in a way. You kind of need someone to lead the team and go, right, stop here for a bit. We need to attack and take these guys out. And then you need someone else to go, oh, it's just these guys. Let's just run past them as quickly as we can.
Yeah, keep moving. Yeah.
So yeah, fell back into Gears. and remembered why I like Gears. Horde mode, escape's really good. The less said about Gears 5 story, the better. But no one plays the story
I
anymore.
still haven't completed it, I got stuck on the snow bits and that stupid water.
Next time you fire up Gears 5, send me a text. I'll jump in with you and help you out.
You said that last time. It was very sad. We just
But you
died
had-
a few times.
No, we didn't do it in the story mode, did we?
Yeah, we did. We tried to do the snow.
Oh.
That stupid lake, you shoot the water.
Yeah, I remember that. Well,
Yeah.
let me know again.
I did that a few times. Okay, I've tried half a dozen times, and Idiot Boy keeps dying.
Oh yes, Idiot Boy always does.
Dell. And you go, all right, I've got to res you. And then by the time you res you, all the kind of crazy things come in and get you and start exploding next to you, and then you die. You're like, this is really cool.
Yeah, and you just do that again and again.
I did get down to the last shield thing that floats around.
Oh yes,
and I killed it, and it exploded and made a water puddle near me, and I died. I drowned, and it reset.
Oh, I love it.
That was literally the last thing. No, that was a off.
Yeah, that's just off. Go to bed. But it's only lunchtime. Yep, I don't care.
I don't care. It beat me. The game's beaten me.
The game's beaten me. But yeah. So yeah, I've gotten quite excited to the point where I've actually started the story by myself on Insane.
Okay.
I'm going to see how far I can get. Well, I mean, in my mind, I'm good at Gears. I can survive Horde on beginner mode. Insane in the story is not going to be that hard, is it?
You're fine. One kill deaths.
Yeah, pretty much. Someone looks at you wrong and your head explodes.
Everything's a bullet soak. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll run out of ammo all the time.
It'd be great.
And then you have inane conversations with Dell. So what can go wrong?
Brilliant. But yeah, I must say the graphics for Gears 5 are actually just exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed what they've managed to push out of the Xbox One X at 4K. But then I also have a look at just the base Xbox One, and it's incredible what they managed to push out of that. I cannot wait to see it on the Series X when it's unchained.
HDR 4K?
HDR 4K. Bring it. Cannot wait. 60 FPS off. Because all the multiplayer is in 60 FPS. It just feels so good.
That's right. When you get in your OLED TV then? Are you going to wait for the HDMI 2.1, are you? Or just...
Yeah, I'm hanging out for HDMI 2.1 to become prolific.
Yes, not 7 or 8 grand or whatever it is at the moment for...
Yeah. Because, man, I want to play those games. I want to play Ori at 120 FPS. And that's HDMI 2.1. But anyway.
Yeah, I kind of looked into it vaguely when I was looking and then give up and went, I'll just go and buy a TV. 4K OLED is probably quite cool anyway, so I'll just leave it at that.
And I mean, you'll notice the 60 FPS. You'll notice the difference.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more than I think. Yeah. You'll notice a lot more going from 30 to 60 than you would going 60 to 120, to be honest.
And I'm on an OG Xbox One as well, so...
Yeah. Man, so your step up is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Size.
So yes, that's our Game Face Bytes. Game Face Bytes for this week. That's it.
We kept it short and sweet.
Short and sweet. We stayed within our allocated time limit, I think.
Oh, we're 3 minutes over, actually.
Oh, 3 minutes over.
No, give us till 9:20. It's 9:23.
Oh, okay. Well, we better hurry before he disconnects us.
He's not happy, he said.
So thank you guys for listening to Game Face Bytes. Let us know what you've been playing in the Discord. What was your game for Back to Your Backlog 2? And what did you get distracted with, since it's come to the end and we all managed to get distracted with at least another game? Typical. We're on brand. If you want to follow the podcast.
We did well. We're not. No, we're not. We did well.
Yeah, we did well.
It's very unusual for us to actually do what we said we were going to do. It's very weird.
We got all the way to the end of the month before we actually got distracted, to be honest. Which is pretty good. So remember, guys, the social media links are in our episode description. Goodbye and good night.